Hello everyone and welcome to the Mancini, the Amazing Channel. We're continuing on our incredible BBL journey where we are showing that electric terrain is one of the terrains of all time. There's really not anything more complicated or in-depth that we're showing. And today we have a really interesting matchup. So Mega Mewtwo X, which is a pretty strong Mega Pokemon. We've got the Magearna, which is absolutely terrifying. It can, you can run so many different sets and they're all really challenging to check. There's like a random pocket sand mode with Houndstone, Stalwart, and Hippopotas that I'm hoping they sort of just don't bring because Raichu's faster than all of them. But I don't know. Then again, am I really that annoyed if they bring Stalwart instead of something else? The Houndstone does get Last Respects, which in singles is an up to 300 base power ghost type move, so that can be scary. So Hydreigon, Zapdos, Terron, Ogerpon, and Cresselia. In singles, apparently a very sort of common thing for any Pokemon with access to stored power is using the Terra Steel and just clicking a bunch of defensive setup moves, so I need to run a sufficient amount of offense to prevent that from stopping me from winning the game. So this is what I wound up coming up with, mostly with assistance from a great friend of the channel who's not actually been on the channel. I don't even know if they watch the channel, Akari. So we are Electric Terrain Extender, stop me if you've seen that before. And then we're just trying to win with everything. So we've got SD Iron Leaves with Psyblade, Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade. We've got Rocks, Knock, EQ, and then Volt to hopefully get out of it. And then we've got the speed boosting Iron Moth to hopefully get KOs. And then in Electric Terrain, DD with the boosted Bolt Strike, Dragon Claw, and then Outrage against the Cresselia matchup specifically. Just trying to do damage, and the Power Herb, Meteor Beam, I enjoy less because it's kind of funny. That's basically it. There's not really that much more to it. So that's the friends button. Let's throw a challenge at my opponent. It is Terra Preview, not Dex Draft. So this mon always has to be Terra Water. I will see a Cress Terra at Team Preview, which is nice. I don't really know what they're going to bring outside of I expect these. Oh, sorry, Hydreigon, I meant not Zapdos. I kind of wouldn't be shocked to just see top 6. Wouldn't be shocked to see one or both of the ground types. But I am not running like Raichu or anything, so I'm not super worried about them bringing the ground types. Oh, hello. They brought the Sand team. That does make SD Zekrom a little bit more challenging to use. On the plus side, it's actually got the Pokemon at level 50. To memory, I needed like +1 and then Electric Terrain to reliably KO max defense Magearna. I kind of want to lead Iron Treads here. Worst lead matchup for Iron Treads is probably Mewtwo. I do have switches. None of them are amazing, but they are switches. Yeah, that's a pretty good lead matchup. Kind of want to click Knockoff because I don't expect this mon to stay in. Knockoff hits Mewtwo reasonably hard. I could Volt Switch. Knockoff will also hit Hippopotas reasonably hard. I don't really expect anything besides Hydreigon or Hydreigon, Hippopotas, or Mewtwo to switch in because they're the only ones that really respond to this. Okay, Mewtwo comes in, takes 37. Sorry, I gotta run Mewtwo, so that's just they're pretty, at least somewhat bulky. Potentially even max HP. Potentially Spit F. That means Koko's less good against the Mega Mewtwo X. I don't know how much I take from Low Kick. Do they have a set for this mon that's Mewtwo Mega X? No. Okay. That's going to be mildly annoying, but they will have one here. It's just that it's... Sorry, that's right. The Mewtwo Mega X is... Oh, they removed it. They used to have Balanced Hackmon set here. It's generally Mewtwo on Low Kick. Okay. So it's Low Kick and Aura Sphere are its main fighting move options. Slash move search, Mewtwo fighting type. I think it might have Drain Punch and Focus Blast. Drain Punch would likely not KO. No, that's without investment. I kind of want to just click Volt Switch. I kind of want to click Rocks. I don't think any of them make sense. Volt Switch at least makes sense because I can follow it with Koko. Let's click Rocks. My opponent click Recover. Okay. Volt Switch would have been better, I guess. I do have the Dirigible Trident with that Air Slash at +1. That's reasonably good without being at +1 and without being Electric Terrain. Less reasonable. They stayed Psychic type. That's interesting. I want to go Iron Leaves, but I don't think it does anything. Oh. They didn't bring either of their Terra Captains, so it doesn't matter what their Terras are, because they didn't bring in any monsters that can actually use them. Houndstone's not crazy fast. I need a Sandrush version. Is there a Sandrush version? Is this the one I'm looking for? No, because it'll be level 50, right? Yeah, I don't want to stay in, but I don't really want to switch into anything. I think your Koko and then U-turn into Iron Jugulus. Okay. I think that crit might have mattered, but I have no goddamn idea. It won't even put Earthquake on the set, man. And sometimes it automatically does, and then sometimes it's just like, actually, no. Okay, well, that's bad. I kind of want to just go for the Meteor Beam Jugulus play at the current point in time. It's not great into Hydreigon. Yeah, that crit's really bad. That crit's really bad. Oh, okay, I think I lose off of that crit. Do I need to try and win with DD's Ek now? I may need to try and win with DD's Ek immediately, which isn't good. How much is DD's Ek doing to Hippo? Nah, well, not enough if I take a hit from Mewtwo. Iron Leaves is not doing great into Mewtwo either. Yeah, that crit's really bad. Oh, they don't resist Psyblade. Alright, I think I have to go Iron Leaves and SD. Even though they will probably live the +2 Psyblade. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that crit was bad. I don't know if they have like a move for me as well. Oh, that's, yeah, not great. I probably lose. It's not a great position to be in. Definitely slower than Houndstone and Stoutland and Sand. I was originally going to have, like, considering Sub, but I was too worried about Whirlwind. Sub is specifically for Hippopotas. Too worried about Whirlwind, and I do think that the Whirlwind concern is a reasonable concern. Like, not having Leaf Blade would also be challenging. But Sacred Sword, obviously, is very important for Hydreigon. I wish I had Vicar Ball, actually. This team's relatively weak to webs. That crit was bad. Mewtwo really just has every move. I don't know what they are specifically considering, but this is a challenging matchup, but it's obviously one that they are very ahead on, having Roofbin. Okay, what are you clinging? Ice Punch? Sure. Alright, go Psyblade. They may go hard Hydreigon here, but I still think I have to click Psyblade. Honestly, hopefully they go hard Magearna. Depending on how Fizz-Def they are, it may not even be enough. I'm just so likely to lose this matchup without electric terrain. I think I need to just force chip on Hippo and then try and win with DD-Zek. Hippo likely does not survive the Cyberblade if it comes hard in, and that's if it's Fizz-Def. If it's Spit-F, it definitely doesn't. But I just only have this booster energy as speed control. And DD on Zek. On the plus side, Bolt Strike will deal with everything except for Hydreigon and Hippo, which makes sense because they resist. So, but I don't think I can get 2 DDs on anything. It's entirely possible this Mewtwo just stays in and lives. We know they have at least some bulk. My hope is that they switch, and that they switch into something, into like hard Hippopotas, I guess. No, it's still hard Magearna. Hard Magearna would be my favorite, especially if the Magearna's not Fizz-Def, if it's Spit-F. Yeah, that crit really put me on the back foot. My audio is actually working this recording. I've just double checked that. Probably should have checked it a little bit earlier. I checked it when I started recording, but at that time that the audio stopped working, it cut out 2 minutes into a vid. So no crest is interesting. Well, the 3 I said were definitely coming game. No Ogerpon, no crest, no Zapdos, no Toedscruel. Okay, GG. I can go Jugulus. I think this is my win condition. It's coming in with Jugulus now. And then using the Meteor Beam boost, winning. That's really my only play. What does that damage look like? Is that just max? Yeah, okay, I understand that some of the EVs here. Wrong. Okay. It's a promising sign. I don't think it's a great one. I just need to not get OHKO'd. Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. I didn't even know Magearna got Ice Spinner. I mean, I ran a bulky Koko, right? I hope the Mewtwo is not is randomly in range of rocks. I think it's unlikely that it is, but I hope it is. It is! Woo! That was an interesting play. You should be going Hippopotas or Hydreigon. Fire Blast wouldn't have KO'd there, right? Flamethrower did 54, so there's Spit-F. I mean, I think I need to air slash the Hydreigon. I'm naturally faster, so they have to be Scarf. I need to take damage into it. Okay, they are Scarf. So do I think I can set up? Oh no, -2 Hydreigon. Locked into Draco. I think the answer is annoyingly no. So I think I've lost. Which hasn't really changed anything, but... Click Dazzling here. Could just Fiery Dance. Yeah. It's about what we expect, right? No Spatak Raise. Bad as always. They go Houndstone, Houndstone wins. I think that's basically what we expect. Okay, they went Stoutland first, which means that there's something about Houndstone I'm missing. They don't have a single set for Stoutland. The fact that they like purged all these old gen sets for no reason is incredibly frustrating. Okay. I can't use Iron Moth in this gen. Okay, well. Slash research Stoutland normal. There's no normal type moves that Stoutland learns. Does NMS search for Napdex? Okay. I wish it would just search in the format that I'm checking for. So, return is the likely culprit. Right, double check there was no double edge. There was no double edge. And we want to check my Iron Moth. So I think that they're just sacking this to boost the power of Last Respects, which makes sense. Just throw off a thing, Fire Dance here. Oh, I should always retaliate. I still should have terrored. I need to DD twice, or I just lose. Oh, this doesn't even have attack investment. Oh, it's choice band. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I still need to... I need them to be slower than me, which I don't think they are. Yeah. But I needed to go for it. I think Outreach should pick up everything from here. Does Dragonclaw pick this up? It does. Okay, if they're adamant, I'm faster and I win. And if they're jolly... Oh no, I don't win anyways. I die to sand. GG. Yeah. Oh, it's sneak anyways. Yeah, doesn't matter. Died to sand anyways. Oh, actually, can this Mon randomly beat... If they're also choice band on this... Nah, they're not. Okay. Yeah, it was tough. It was definitely tough. I'll send them my pay stars for theirs. Alright. I don't think it's worth... Like, there isn't anything interesting to talk about from that game. It's like, if you get crit on the Pokemon that was your entire game plan, then you tend to lose. You know, I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of interesting analysis. They bought a pretty reasonable team, but it wasn't anything shocking or unexpected. That's the wrong chat. Yeah, I haven't gotten a response from my opponent, which is annoying. I don't know. I've been, I think, lucky to have fairly gracious opponents so far this season. Okay, no, they're responding. I actually brought a team that was super weak to Raichu. But not without terrain, so yeah, if I lost terrain the same way I always lost. Which we're not surprised by. What's the coverage? Okay, they got a response. Play rough. Spell tag game. Not even the funny one. 252.36. Amnesia. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Sneak definitely won them that game. I said Smooth Rock because if I didn't have to take that extra 40 odd from Stoutland, could have won. So definitely good brings on their end. Scarfire Dragon, very unsurprising. That was a Spadef Magearna, but it crumpled like paper. It was play rough. Okay? Okay, I take it back. They brought a bunch of weird stuff, and the weird stuff makes no sense to me. Extremely Vikable that takes EQ Ice Punch, that's funny. I hadn't realized it was that bad. Especially with Terra Grass here. Terra Bug, I guess, would have been better. No Side Strike is just wild to me. It could have been Terra Fairy as well, was the other thing considered. Because they were, what, 252, 36 or something. They were adamant? Bro was slow as hell, huh? So Koko was definitely going to be able to move fast and U-turn out. Yeah, that crit was terrible. That crit was really bad for me. Oh wait, am I actually just... Have I been wrong the entire time? And that wasn't... The crit didn't matter? Okay, never mind. I apologize. What the hell? I think because I was looking at it with the nature. With like the attack minus nature. Turns out high base power moves are high base power. What is this? What is the change here? Where this is going 92 and then this is going 99. I don't know. Oh well, you're living alone. Sometimes you just get juiced on by someone who's spamming a bunch of 252s. I think I brought reasonable prep. I definitely played, like, you know, there's no ice spinner for weather, you know. Ultimately, thank you guys all for watching. It was always a bit flattening when you have one of these sorts of games, especially when you just have like sort of no idea what's going on for half the game. Thank you all for watching. Look, Mega Mewtwo is really good. Like X is, I think, Y is nowhere near as good, and Magearna is definitely very impressive. The Sand Core is really solid. Last Respects on Houndstone makes Houndstone a much more impressive Pokemon, and I was really concerned about some of the stuff they didn't bring, specifically the Terra, like Ogerpon and Cresselia options. Sorry, the Terra Cresselia especially. They didn't wind up bringing it, so some of my prep wound up being, you know, like the DD Zekrom wound up being significantly harder to put off to set up. And, you know, the Banded Retaliate picking up was not necessarily something I had expected. So it was good prep on their end. And, you know, ultimately I do think the Terra Grass was probably just bad. But yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. Goodbye.